The long and arduous journey that has led Miami to the NBA Finals in each of the last 2 seasons included unforgettable moments of white-hot glory, but will unquestionably be remembered for the remarkable resilience shown in defining moments on the road.
Off the rim, Bosch tip in with the left hand. Count of 2. Here's Rose. Can he get it off? It is blocked. That will do it. Way to the basket. Count it and a foul. Bosch turn around. Jump hook. Miss. Follow up. Oh!
Series-shifting victories in 2011 and again in 2012 provided the foundation for a collective confidence that is now carried and expanded into the second half of this season. In winning 18 of their final 19 games on the road, Miami has embraced the environment, sharpened its focus, and made opposing arenas their home away from home.
Yes, you have to have heart.
The journey that is entering its final playoff push tonight brings us to Wisconsin, where the road provides another test, and the mission is now Milwaukee.
You have to give them a lot of credit. You know, they were doing some things that had us spinning around a little bit, defensively, got us on our heels.
So we was like, okay, it's the 4th quarter. Let's buckle down defensively. Let's try to get to our game offensively and let's try to bring this home.
Birdman, the 50-50 situation. The Heat are dominating right now.
12 straight points has 20,000 fans on their feet and out of their seats.
They come in with great energy, obviously, athleticism, quickness, and probably above anything else, a real sense of urgency, and it sparks us.
2 games now have a stretch of about 4, 5, 6 minutes where they just kind of get away from us. We've got to figure out how to keep that from happening and keep ourselves in the game.
Definitely an opportunity for 3 quarters, but you got to play forward to beat these guys.
Besides them making that run, I think in the 4th, I still think we still should have won this game.
They were able to pick up the intensity. We weren't able to match it. But it's a good lesson going to our next game.
We're gonna play, at home against, the world champions, and we try to get 1 win. So it's whatever it takes. We try to be aggressive and try to get a win.
Particularly going up there for a playoff game, we have to steel ourselves and charge the hill. We can expect an absolute, energy from their team and the crowd, and we just have to find a way in Game 3.
We're a veteran ball club. We understand, what we're going into. We understand it's going to be a hostile environment, just like any other road playoff game. My only focus is Game 3. We'll be ready for it.
The work is done at home. Now the show is on the road. The Heat, the Bucks, Game 3, next.
On a cool, clear, comfortable April evening in Milwaukee, the 2013 NBA playoffs continue for Miami. Up 2 games to none. Game 3 is pivotal for both the Heat and the Bucks. Miami held serve at home, and now the Heat need to be playoff road warriors. And welcome everybody inside the BMO Harris Bradley Center for Game 3 of this Eastern Conference first round best-of-7 series between the top-seeded Heat and the 8th-seeded Bucks. Heat basketball on Sunsports presented by AT&T Uverse.
Comprehensive coverage of the Heat and the 2013 white-hot playoffs. Bird, chirp for them.
We had a couple of turnovers. They converted turnovers into points. I think we did a better job of taking care of the ball, late in the second, going into the third. Kept our heads and just continued to play through everything.
Another historical night for Real, and this time in a Miami Heat uniform, which I guess is nice for you as becomes the all-time.
Our post-game shows through the second round, hopefully all the way to an NBA championship. Tony Chris Bosh, he started slowly tonight. He only had 4 points on 1 for 7 shooting in the first half. But did this guy finish strong? 16 points, 14 rebounds, and a block shot. He would finish the game 7 for 14. That means he went 6 for 7 in the second half.
He did. He was everywhere. He blocked some shots. He was fumbling the ball early. Looked like he was going to have a bad game, but he's so mentally strong. He came back tough for the Heat. Rebounds, scoring. He did a good job.
Here's our All My Sons move of the game. LeBron James with a fancy move. Yes, you are strong. You're the best in the game.
Hey, he took the shot, made it, made the free throw, three-point play, give and go. LeBron does whatever he has to do to help his team win.
LeBron James finishing up with 22 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. He made 9 of his 14 shots. It was that second half spurt. Milwaukee had a lead, 61-55. Miami called a timeout and proceeded to close the quarter on a 23-7 run, a run that would extend into the fourth and finally end up 30-8, putting the Heat up by 6, and it was a cruise to the finish line for the Heat. And imagine winning a game easily by double figures when Dwayne Wade goes 1 of 12 from the field. The Heat shoot 52%. Tony, they've won all 3 games in this series by double figures. And LeBron James, who finished with 22, is in the winner's circle once again with Jason Jackson.
Eric, thank you very much. LeBron, I imagine we can finally say this series has started. I always hate that phrase, but it is what it is. How nice is it to trigger this win on the road to really get things into a place where it's tough on Milwaukee?
It was big time. We knew they was going to come out with everything that they had, and we just had to withstand every run that they put on us, and we was able to do that. I mean, we finished the half only down 2, and that was a good thing. And then they made another run in the third quarter, and we finished the third quarter. And that's what great teams do. They finish the quarters out the right way, and it was a good sign for us.
Another game where you and the staff make the decision that it's best for you to start the fourth. What went into the dialogue, if any, this time around?
Well, just the momentum that we had at the end of the third. We wanted to try to keep that going, and we was able to keep it going. You know, Cole started the fourth with a steal and a layup. You know, Cole hit a 3. Bird was able to get a layup, and then, you know, the floodgates open, and those guys was able to close the game out, which is huge.
You have forged a connection with Ray Allen that is special in this time with him. So I imagine that him tonight in this uniform with you alongside, him becoming the greatest, he already is the greatest three-point shooter, but in the postseason, what does it seem like watching him do what he does? I was able to find out the information. I went to him during the time. I said, Ray, you need 1 more to break the record. He looked at me, and, you know, when he hit that last 3, man, it was amazing to be his teammate. I've been on the other side for so many years, seeing him hit all those threes, but to have him on our side now, for him to break the all-time 3 record in playoff history, man, it's a tribute to his health, it's a tribute to his work ethic, man, and him as a professional. Only thing you guys haven't done together is wrap up a sweep in the first round. What does it mean to be able to do that on Sunday if you can get over that hump?
Well, I mean, it's game 4, so that is our goal. Our goal is to win the next game, to try to, you know, end the series. We got to come out with the same momentum. We understand they're going to have a run. They got a great fans here, but weather the storm and then do what we do best, and that's, you know, in quarters the right way, defend, share the ball offensively.
LeBron, congratulations. Thanks for the time.
All right, thanks, Jackson.
All right, LeBron James getting it done once again. 22 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists on the way to this Game 3 victory.
For the Heat tonight, guess who? No, that guy. Yes, that guy. Ray Allen, who had 20 points in Game 1, finishes with 23 points tonight. Ray hit 5 triples to set the all-time NBA playoff record previously held by Reggie Miller. And 8 of those 23 points by Ray Allen came in the fourth quarter.
The record setter here, you start everything in your NBA career here. Yep. And you're able to just check off another to-do item as you're now the all-time leader in threes in the postseason as well. LeBron gave it up. He said he found out the information and told you, and you guys got it. Talk to us about this accomplishment, what it means as you all take total control in this series.
It's amazing. You know, I think about when I first stepped on this floor for the very first time, I thought about what I was going to be able to contribute to this game, and I said, as long as I show up to play every night, I allow myself to be counted on by my teammates. If I'm good, it doesn't matter. It's me being here, being a professional. And, you know, back in '96, I thought that, and you know, never being late, always being on time, and being somebody that can be counted on. And along the way, you work hard at it, and then you start putting some baskets in, and then it all comes together. So, you know, it's ironic that I'm here on this floor right now because it's where it all started. And, you know, I've had good people in my life to make sure I stayed on track, to make sure I follow through and have success.
Your teammates and coaches are waiting on you. Thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Ray Allen, a record setter, and now this time getting a big record, all-time leader in postseason threes in the championship red Miami Heat uniform. It's a special time, Heat fans. I know you know it. I just want to say it one more time. The Heat victorious in Game 3 on the road, 104-91 the final. And we're actually just getting started, so don't you go anywhere.
Enjoying this unforgettable season of Heat basketball, and we truly believe, Heat Nation, that the best for this team is still to come. The Heat win Game 3, 104-91. Game 4 is Sunday. If there is a Game 5, we'll have it for you on Sunsports. If not, we'll see you in the second round with pregame and postgame coverage. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your proud home of Heat basketball. For Tony Fiorentino, Jason Jackson, and our extraordinary crew, I'm Eric Reed. Coming up next, Inside the Heat, the season recap, but now, the final take.
Party all day, it's the way I dress. Swag so fresh, looking like a million success bombing. Like a pretty and poppin', we be hippin' and hoppin'. We like an elegant affair. The DJ hit when he rockin'. This is a beautiful moment. The time is fluidly growing. Energy is effervescent, everybody is glowing. Sunshine so bright, I'm the star of the night. Dress at the